Hello and welcome to the Liberia TV network. Today we are here at the Liberia National Student Union headquarters. Basically, our interview will be focusing on Mr. Koli Sangaramo, who served as the Vice Chair for International Affairs at the Liberia National Student Union. Welcome to the Liberia TV network, Mr. Koli Sangaramo.
My name is Koli Sangaramo, and I'm the Vice President for International Affairs at Liberia National Student
So,
Union.
what have been your achievement? Let me say, what have been your achievement for the past years since your SNSA as Vice President for International Affairs?
Thank you so much. Firstly, the role of the Vice President for International Affairs is to advise the President on international issues. And the President see it necessary that you guys can be able to execute what are some of the suggestions that we made to him. Your people about it. There have been several things I've been involved with, along with the National Executive Committee of the Liberia National Student Union. So the head of our SNSA, we have been involved with a series of international issues and national issues as well. Before you do international issues, you have to first do national issues. So we've been involved with the all Liberian, like I say, quizzing tournament, that which is ended this year, where students took a very huge prize for some of the federal countries that won. So we've been involved with the academic program, which is the National Student Summit. The National Student Summit is the first of its kind since in the history of Liberia. We hosted that last year and also hosted this year. So I was opportunity to represent the students to Egypt with one country president. And that person from Grenada country president, his name is Steve and Winston Colley. We were opportunity to represent Liberia at COP28 in Egypt. It is the first time to see the Vice President for International Affairs traveling with a country president. So I personally proposed, during that time, that to the President that it is necessary for some of the countries, leaders to get some benefit of some of the travel opportunity, where tomorrow they will come and serve a testimony to their friends. So when Egypt represented Liberia climate change with this series of presentation of climate change in our view. Just this senior May, opportune with one of my colleagues. She is a deputy secretary for gender, of the Liberia National Student Union Manual Study. We're opportune to have an opportunity to go to China, which is Beijing. That we did a diplomatic study in public relations. So we are a trained and sophisticated diplomat from China, from the Chinese government. So these are some of the opportunities we have been involved. We have spoken on series of issues during the saga between Ukraine and that about Russia with the statement, sensitizing the Liberian people as to how peace should be the way forward. It shouldn't be a war. The issue of the saga, the election saga in Sierra Leone, Freetown, we were able to speak to that. There are so many things in our own Liberia on election. There are so many things the Liberia National Student Union were able to issue statement in terms of we should be peaceful, stay away from violence is not the way forward, peace is the way. And you say Liberia National Student Union, you know the kind of the responsibility of Liberia National Student Union. We're able to preserve the entire country students' value. And also abroad, there are students abroad that are faced with so many issues. The issue of the students in India. We've been coordinating with the student movement in India, we've been coordinating with the student movement in Cyprus, we've been coordinating with the student movement in China. As I speak to you, there's a scholarship opportunity since from the university I've gone. And there are so many other things. So currently in my office, I'm working with a few students to take advantage of some of the applications to see how the next year they can get admission in any university in Beijing or China.
So I think you have listed numerous of achievement, and you have listed numerous of opportunities and things that your office have been doing or the Liberia National Student Union have been doing. So with regards to all of these achievements, what's the source of income? Where are you actually getting those resources from to actually be effective and efficient to run your office or to run the Liberia Student Union both in and out of the country?
These are some of the challenging parts. This is why when I became vice president, I even did a proposal. I sat and I did a proposal and I submitted it to the president where we can train students for international scholarship, international opportunity. But you found out that sometimes to even maintain the data where you found the data, you bad data to even consistently maintain the students that will come to apply and want to do, it's something difficult. You know the economic situation in our country now. Like Costa said, American talk all. It is difficult for you to get say all as a professional person. So we are very involved into so many challenges in terms of resources. Even though we receive a stipend from government, but it is not sufficient. It's not anything that can maintain, the running the day-to-day activities of the Liberia National Student Union. It's been something very difficult to be clear about that. We find it difficult. We set out a database to even maintain that database where we want to get all of the students that are leaving for here. It is something that Liberia, our people leave for here and go where the government is not informed of such students that leave for here to go for international scholarship or international study. When something transpired there, then government people will start to say that the government come and interview. So you find out that it can be difficult whenever we get data. All of our students are trying from Liberia to other countries for international study. But it is difficult. Even when you go to the Ministry of Education, they can't able to provide all of the students that are living from this country and seeking opportunity out of the country. So it's something very difficult. I do not have the money to say I will go in India, meet the student union, student movement in India, the Liberia student movement in India president, to be able to speak, call upon all of the students, Liberian students that are studying in India, to have a meeting with them, to be able to coordinate them, to have a one-on-one platform. I do not have the money to go to Cyprus to call on the president, Liberian student union president in Cyprus to say, call all of the Liberian students in Cyprus where I can be able to speak to them to have a one-on-one platform. If anything transpires in Cyprus, we can be able to intervene quickly. It's something difficult. We don't have the resources. We don't even have the capacity for that. It requires a lot of resources. It requires so many time. You need to recruit people to form part of such workings. So it's something that is difficult for us. It's something that is challenging for the Liberia National Student Movement. You yourself in Liberia, you know how educational system looking. It's something that is given a tough time. When you go to school, you find out that the capacity we need people feel that will get money. There are students that cry on a daily basis that they want to achieve this, they call upon you. When you don't do it, someone else see it as you in a capacity, capable of doing it, you don't want to do it. But it's something that's very challenging for us.
So I think you spoke of a scholarship opportunity, and probably people listening are very new who would love to actually have access to this kind of opportunity. What are those processes that are outlined in order for someone to be accessible to such scholarship?
Except when somebody want to take money or escort money from you, but as per the information that was sent to us. And I went. This is the form, the flyer. This is the flyer. It is very difficult for there are people in Liberia taking money from students to do application for them. In fact, when they want to post it, they will not post the website. But this is from WeChat. We are in China with Chinese. People are trained in China. So when they send us this information, they send it with the website. I can even send it to you yourself. You can able to help other people maybe that idea of doing the application for international scholarship, because there are people who are very good at narrating a story. There are people who are not too good at narrating a story. You have to be good at narrating a story as to how people will see it necessary to help you. So it is something very free. There is no financial issue attached to this. The only thing, there's no issue. China is not really looking at grade point where somebody will say 3.5 and 3.6, 3.2. China is not looking at too much of grade point. Maybe that is actually restricted in the US. So you can have a 2.5 and apply for this scholarship as well. The CSC scholarship. It's a fully funded scholarship. They get something every month. And but somebody will tell you when you apply for the scholarship, you have to pay. I have learned from somebody who told me that they applied for such scholarship for somebody and they pay $1,500. I said, oh. The president had to go to the president. This is something that they stole from you. Let me say that they stole from you. This does not require you giving money to somebody, except in you don't know as to how to apply. Then somebody tell you, I can apply for you, but you have to compensate me with something like $50 or $60. It's also required. Because that person need to buy data, they need to sit through all in the night to write and do a lot of research to apply for you. So these are some of the things that are required, but it will not require you paying more than 1,000 or even 200 US. It's not that way. Then you are not a student leader. Then you try to expel money from a Liberian student.
You've been one of those vibrant youth personnel in Liberia and also a student leader. Of recent, there have been numerous of sanctions within Liberia. Numerous of government officials have been sanctioned. We love to actually speak to that. What signal, what sign you think you saw sanctions have actually showing or have thrown out there to young people?
Sanction. Honestly speaking, I don't like to go deep in national politics because in this country, when you are a student leader, sometimes when you speak to national issues, somebody sitting down somewhere will say, oh, they really want to be critical, they really want to be analyzing a different way. And there's a country where if you are my friend and you are involved into a wrongdoing, I shouldn't tell you. You know it's happening everywhere in Liberia. When you are my friend, I shouldn't look at your wrongdoing and say, Mama, you are wrong. So the issue about sanctions in Liberia, I just think that it will serve as precedent. If even there's no legal action taken, because we know people have been sanctioned and today they got power. People who were sanctioned, yesterday, today they are elected by the Liberian people. So people see sanction in this country like it's nothing. Nothing will come from out of it. It's just a normal tradition and people want to instill fear with other people. But I think there should be a legal action taken on any corrupt official in this country. If you are being involved into corruption where people got evidence that you are involved into corruption, there should be legal action taken that will serve as precedent for next government officials that are coming. Because if you don't take legal action, I can assure you that it will be a consistent issue. Somebody will take 1 million, they eat it in the country. Government will take 1 million, eat it in the country. Pay those laws, they say I pay in my country. I pay in Liberia. I go pay in. Why you should take public money to use it for your own self-advertisement? That's criminal. In fact, you should be penalized. In fact, if I were opportune that I can speak to this and the Liberian people hear my voice or any institution hear my voice and be able to enforce it, I think we should expand Saw Beach to get more, to take more corrupt officials, government officials there instead of keeping them in the neighboring community. There should be a precedent set up. There's no precedent. The next government that comes into power, they will carry on the same act. And you know exactly people will say people did it and nothing came from out of it. Man, I said this time somebody said, Broward said it did, that's why I need to look at. Man, I said she took the responsibility of that. Can you imagine? The recent government, which is, the Ambassador John Manuel, we have government, there are series of issues around here. That money got missing, 16 billion got missing, this one got missing, and there are no substantial evidence that this person took the money or the money was taken from such and so entity, and we have to prosecute such person. How many government officials in the country that have gone to jail for corruption? How many government officials in the country that have been dismissed for corruption? How many government officials in this country that people can point out that this man went to jail for corruption and today this is what led to his life being like this? Nobody. If you know them, you can point at them. Maybe I don't know them. Maybe I might be a student leader that's sleeping, I don't know them. But if such people are penalized, I can tell you, you walk in a country and you will not listen to anybody saying this person carry on corruption. And any public form will be used for the tender purpose. And all of us pray for that in this country. That Liberia, any public form should be used for the Liberian people, the vast majority of the people. It shouldn't be about one person. The revolution is about change. You should make a change. If you come to power, then agree. Next year, Joseph Zuma will become, and will be the president, will be inaugurated into office. So Joseph Zuma come into power, and he himself is start to build duplexes around here. The next people, which is the cabinet minister or whosoever or the appointee, will still do the same thing because the president too is involved. If the president is not involved, there will be nobody behind the president that will be involved. But when the president is involved, many people will be involved with such act and nothing will come out of it. So we have to set precedent in the country.
So do you have anything else to say to the audience?
Yes, to the student community, I just want to urge the Liberia National Student Union in our working. There are so many things, there are so many challenges in the country. Most especially open to you, can either ask any given point in time. Thank you ever so much.
So I think people might love to get your number or your email just in case probably they want to reach out to you for the scholarship opportunity or other related opportunities or issues.
Yes,
so could you love to call your number or your email?
Yeah, I will call my number because that number is on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Get me on WhatsApp anytime I get able to send my email to you. My number is 0775 86 36 01. 775 86 36 01. You can also get me on that same number on WhatsApp. And on Facebook page.